Welcome to the final part 3 of this 3-part Shein haul. If you haven't checked out the first 2 parts yet, the bottoms video and the tops video, definitely go check them out. I will link them down below. If you want to hear my introduction to this whole 3-part series, then definitely go check out part 1 bottoms. I will link all the pieces that I can down in the description bar, as well as my measurements. Now let's get straight into the haul. The first dress I'm going to show is a tank dress, and it is in this beautiful purple color. It's like a light pastel purple color. It has beautiful ruffle straps over here on both sides, and the back over here has a zipper, but it is an open back with a tie over here as well. Because the zipper doesn't go all the way to the waist, it is a little bit more forgiving because there's a little bit more room in the waist area, but that also means that where this ties in the front, there is going to be a little bit of loose fabric that kind of folds when you move, so it's not going to be completely flush against your body. This material is actually like a really nice crepe material, and it is double lined, so there is 2 layers, so this dress is not see-through at all. The quality on this dress is amazing. The fit on this dress is also really nice. I would definitely recommend checking this dress out. I think it's a beautiful, really cute dress, and I think it would make a really good like wedding guest dress as well. Next up, I have another tank dress, and it is this nude lacy mesh, like dobby mesh, like this polka dotted dress. This is a pretty tight fitting dress. It has the ruffles on the straps over here, but they are not adjustable straps. This material itself is not very stretchy. I think the material underneath is just like a little bit stretchy because it's kind of like that polyester type of material, but the mesh on the outside makes it not stretchy, which means that there is a zipper on the back to help you get it on. So it has like a nude underlayment, and it has a white mesh over it, so it is 2 layers. In terms of sizing for this dress though, I do have to say that this band right here, this velvet white band that's going across the waist, is quite tight. I did have a little bit of trouble getting the zipper past this part, and it kind of really cinches in. You'll see that because of how much it cinches in, you can see my fat kind of pulling around the top as well as underneath it. This zipper on the back is not my favorite. It's a really big zipper. It's like a pant zipper or a jacket zipper. It's not one of those really fine, dainty sort of dress zipper. Quality wise, I think this quality is just okay. I think it's a nice dress. I think the quality could have been better, but in terms of its style, I really like it. Next, I have a super fun and bright summery romper. This is like a tank top, 1 shoulder romper. I absolutely love the print for this one. It's just so colorful and bright, and it makes me really happy to look at it. The top part is actually like a tank romper, and they added like an extra shoulder piece on top to give you that sort of 1 shoulder look. I haven't had any issues with it sliding down. I think it stays pretty snug on the shoulder over there, so I don't think that's going to be an issue. The straps also on here are 100% adjustable. The material in this, I want to say, is not my favorite. It's kind of like a swimsuit material. That's kind of what it feels like, but it is very thick, so in that way I wouldn't consider it really bad quality. It's just not my favorite type of material. But because it is like a swimsuity material, this material is kind of stretchy. It has like a little bit of elasticity to it. It's not completely 100% no stretch. But nevertheless, it does have a zipper down its back to help you zip it up and put it on. This entire romper is double lined, so you will not be seeing anything through it. Next, I have another adorable romper piece, this super bright pink checkered romper, and I got this because this reminded me of my childhood. When I was little, I had this dress that was exactly like this. It was like this pink checkered pattern dress in this exact same material, which is like a linen type of material. And when I saw this, it immediately reminded me of that dress, and I absolutely had to get it, and I just think it's adorable. Like I mentioned, this material is not stretchy, and this romper is actually quite fitted, so it does have a zipper down the back. It has a belt to tie in the waist, but you can remove that and just fit it with any belt of your choice. This material is honestly just really comfortable to to be in. It's going to be great for the summer. It's got balloon sleeves with cinching at the bottom, but these balloon sleeves are not like too giant, and they're also just really comfortable. They're not too tight either. Everything is covered at the front, everything is like covered at the back. It's very simple. I think it's just the print that makes it pop. Next up, I have this beautiful blue piece. I call this porcelain dress. You can wear this kind of like a really large boat neck, or you can wear this off the shoulder as well. I think personally it looks pretty good off the shoulder. At the front, there is a tie. The main point of this dress is definitely the bottom though. So the bottom has two strings that help you tie it up, that like ruche it. With it completely down, this dress is actually quite long and it doesn't have as much body to it. It just looks very plain and very flat. But once you kind of tie it up and ruche it at the bottom, it gives your body a lot more contour, and the ruching honestly does a lot for this dress. Material wise, this is again not my favorite. It's like that stretchy, rubbery, like swimsuit material, basically like spandex type of material, and those aren't usually my favorite things to wear because I find that they're not as breathable. They just don't feel as nice during the summer. But because of that, this dress does have quite a bit of stretch in it. Therefore, there is no zipper on here. You can just pull it right up. In terms of fit, is actually a little bit loose on me, so I probably could have gone down a size, but I personally like the feeling of that. It's fitted yet loose, so it's very comfortable to wear. Overall, I think it's a very adorable, very summery dress. It's definitely a little bit statement dressy as well, just because of how bright and bold the color contrast is, but it definitely makes a beautiful vacation dress. Next up, I have a few t-shirts, short sleeve dresses. The first one is this beautiful like gray. It has like a bit of purple tones in it. It is this gray short sleeve, like puff sleeve dress. So the sleeve area is actually only one layered, so it's a little bit transparent, which I think is a really nice touch. The neckline to this is a bit square, but it does dip a little at the chest area. There's also a little bit of ruching at the chest area, so I think it will help enhance your boobs. It is double layered, it's thick, it's sewn very well, absolutely not see-through, great quality. This material is like that crepe material, like a really nice crepe material. It's like not like a cheap crepe material. Feels really good on the skin. It's very soft, it's very cooling. Great for the summer. Because of this crepe material, this dress is not stretchy, therefore there is a zipper on the back. In terms of sizing though, this dress is just a little bit small, even though it is a medium. It is quite tight, so I feel everything kind of being sucked in as I zip up. So I think it's running a little bit small, but other than that, I think the fit, the material, the quality of this dress is absolutely amazing. Next up is the only long dress I have in this haul, and it is this beautiful, beautiful green piece. And the pattern on here on this fabric reminds me kind of like of leaves. So I think that it would make a really nice spring or fall transition dress. This dress is a wrap dress, so it'll go around. You can tie it at the front or at the back. I think it's long enough to do both. The material on this dress is also, again, not my favorite. It kind of feels like swimsuit material again, but not as stretchy, not as spandexy, but it has like that slightly rubbery, plasticky feel to it. This dress is only one layered, so there isn't a lining or anything with it, but because of its color, I think that it's actually quite opaque, so you won't really see through it. Next up, I have this beautiful lace piece. I don't know, but this kind of reminds me a little bit of like a tea dress, like what a tea dress should look like. It is this white lace with like orange and turquoise flowers. This looks like an Instagram filter, basically. They're turquoise and orange. It has a beautiful square neck, which I have been super into these days. The sleeves on this dress is really big, and I can see how some people might not like it because it's actually just very extravagant. And not only is it extravagant and large, but it's also long as well. Like it almost hits my elbows. It comes with a belt that you can definitely remove, but I do like this belt because you can actually tighten it. There are actually holes for it. And I think it just adds to the dress. Quality wise, in terms of material, this is really nice material. So it has, in the front, it's double layered. So it has like the crochet or lace at the front, and it has another layer in the back. So the skirt is also double layered as well, not see-through. In the back, however, at least above the waist, above the skirt area, it is only one layer, so there is a little bit of transparency, but I don't ever think that that's an issue because a lot of dresses have open backs anyways. This material is not stretchy at all, so there is a zipper at the back. Overall, just a really pretty dress and excellent quality, excellent fit. I have two princessy type of dresses up next, and they're both the same color too. Just one of them is short sleeve and one of them is long sleeve. So the first one is this short sleeve number right here, and it is this beautiful ruffle lace dress. So the lace on this dress is actually very fine, very delicate, and it's actually very soft as well. So it's really comfortable to wear. It's not scratchy or itchy at all. The front is actually like two panels. It's not attached to the back blue piece, which I think is nice because it gives it a little bit of depth. As you get down to the skirt, there is just so many tiers. It is just such a gorgeous princessy dress. Again, with a dress like this, because it's not really stretchy, there is a zipper down the back. And the worst thing actually about these zippers and all of this like mesh and lace is that the zipper constantly gets caught up in them in the back. So I've had a lot of trouble zipping and unzipping this dress by myself. So I would definitely say that you probably want to get someone to help you just so that you don't get stuck and you don't ruin this dress by getting the zipper stuck onto the lace. The second blue dress is a different type of blue, but it is a long sleeve and it's even more ruffly. It's like so much ruffles and it's so soft. So this lace is actually dotted. I would call this like a Swiss dot type of material. This one actually has a very low cut front, but because it's like paneled and it's meshed, it doesn't look that racy, I guess. The arms over here, they are a little bit tight because there is no stretch in any of these seams and it goes all the way down, and I found them to be a little bit tight on my arms. In the back over here, there is a zipper that you can zip up. Again, the zipper is probably one of the worst things because I have gotten it caught in the lace and the mesh like so many times. I've had to like rip it open several times, but for having to rip it open several times, I mean, it looks like it's still in great condition. This zipper doesn't go all the way to the top. It goes like halfway, and then there is actually like a keyhole because there's a mesh panel in the back as well with a button at the very top. I think for the price, working with this type of fabric and all these ruffles and everything to get it to be this clean, I think the quality on this is actually amazing for the price. I do have to say that for this one, however, I do find the mesh to be a little bit more scratchy than the previous one. The previous one felt a little bit softer, and I think it might just be because it was short sleeve and there was less like just mesh paneling. It was a little bit more comfortable. This one, you can definitely feel a little bit of like scratching. Next up, I have two floral chiffon types of dresses. This is the first one right here. It is white with like purple and green flowers on it. Super lightweight. It is double lined, so you don't have to worry about it being see-through. The front is very plain, but it does have ruffles. Because it is like a chiffon material, it is not stretchy, so there is a zipper on the back. The back is open, which I think is a really nice detail since the front is completely covered. The zipper goes like basically to your waist, and then there is a button at the top, and the entire back over here is open in a triangle shape. I think the nice detail is that the triangle shape actually has like ruffles on it, so it's not too plain. The next dress I have is this beautiful floral pink one. It is pretty much the same material as the previous one. It is double layered, but the second layer in this one is a little bit thinner, so it might feel a little bit more see-through, but I actually don't think it's see-through at all. It is double lined. It's very comfortable. So this one actually has an elastic waist, so there is no zipper on the back or the side. You can just kind of pull it over. Also, this one is not fitted on top. It's a little bit looser, which is also why it's easier to kind of just pull it over. It has beautiful ruffle detailing on the sleeves as well as on the bottom of the dress. It's very, very flowy, very comfortable. The back is very plain. The front is definitely a little bit more low cut, so if you're not comfortable with that, you might have to wear like a low tank top inside. I think the main thing to point out about a dress that is cinched at the waist with an elastic like this is that it tends to ride up. So as you're doing things, if you're walking, the dress will kind of slowly go up, and then the material will start to pile over around that cinching. So you will have to kind of pull this dress down every once in a while, but I don't think it's too major of an issue. Overall, it's still just very comfortable, and I think the quality is still very great. It's not like the top-notch quality, but it is very good for the price that you pay for it. The second last dress I have is a completely dark color. It is a black dress. It is this black cherry dress, and this is probably like one of my favorite dresses ever, actually. I love the cherry print on it. I love the red against the black. In terms of material, this is like a cotton material, I think, but it's again one of those like really silky, it's soft, but like a cotton type of material that's very comfortable, lightweight, and breathable to wear. So in terms of material quality, this is definitely one of, like, to me, like one of the higher quality materials that I enjoy wearing. It is not double lined, however. It is just one layer, so it is very thin, but because it is black, it's not see-through. The neckline is super cute. It is square, it's very large and wide, which makes it very comfortable. The sleeves are actually 100% straight, but they're not tight, so they're also very comfortable to wear as well. There is a little bit of puffing at the sleeves, but not too much, but because they are elastic and the chest area, the opening is actually a little bit wide, there is a tendency, or a more likely tendency, for the sleeves to kind of fall down and fall off. I have noticed that. I have to pick it up every once in a while. This material is not stretchy, so there is a zipper down the back. Great fit, great material, and great price on this dress. It's definitely like a bargain, a great find. Last but not least, I have this bright red shirt dress. I actually bought this for Valentine's Day a while ago, but I never got a chance to really wear it. So this is actually like a shirt dress, like this material. I don't know if you can hear it, but it feels like a cotton shirt, like an actual shirt, not like a chiffon, not like one of those satin shirts. It's like an actual cotton shirt material, and I actually think that that's great. It's a little bit rough, but it's pretty comfortable and breathable to wear. Because it's that shirt material, it's not stretchy, so there is a zipper on the back. There is a little bit of elastic at the chest area, so I think there is room for expansion. I got this in a size small, and I probably would have fit a medium a little bit better just because there is no stretch. But because of this material and how tight the material is, once you zip up, it literally sucks everything in and keeps everything in, which I think is wonderful. The way that this dress is put together with the ruching at the front, it gives you like those curves once you're able to get the zipper up and it sucks everything in. I feel like it gives you a lot more curves. It's very body hugging and tightening. Overall, just a very cute dress. I know that some people would find this uncomfortable just because of the material. Like I said, it's like that like shirt material. It's like what the Express shirts feel like, basically. But I don't consider that a bad material. I think it just depends on what kind of occasion you want to wear it for. Just keep in mind that it's like an actual, dress shirt material. And that is finally it for part 3 of my 3-part Shein haul, dresses and rompers. Again, if you haven't watched part 1 and part 2, definitely go check it out. It'll be in the description bar below, along with all the links to every single product that I've shown. Let me know down in the comments below if you have any questions. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Thanks as always for watching. If you enjoyed this video, you might want to head on to my channel and check out some of my other videos. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.